good, guys? It's JDL. Welcome to the Brooklyn Nets rebuild. Why are we rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets? One, because I want to, but two, because 2K apparently thinks this team isn't very good. They never seem to do well in any of the sims I do, which blows my mind because this is my team that I think is going to win the title this upcoming season. I don't even think that's a controversial pick. I think they're the overwhelming favorites at like most betting sports books to win the championship. We got Kevin Durant, arguably the greatest scorer of all time. The dude shot 54% last year, 45%. Like, y'all, this is KD. Harden, one of the best players of his generation. Irving, arguably the most skilled player in the NBA when you consider handle, shot, just pure skill. He's right up there, maybe the best. This team is insane. Joe Harris, I think, is one of the best role players in the entire NBA. I know he was pretty bad in the Bucks series, but I don't know. It kind of blows my mind this team isn't getting a little bit more respect, and I don't know why it does so bad in the sim engine. I even like the bench. Patty Mills, I think, is a good bench point guard. Now, I will say, yes, they're a little undersized. Aldridge, you know, he's kind of 250, 6'11". He can play kind of big man for them. I think they're going to be starting Blake, which to me, yeah, it makes sense. Like, small ball, Blake can pass the ball. He's a good distributor. I think this team is really well thought out. I think in any real playoff series, they're going to put Durant at the 5 anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand why 2K doesn't like this team very much, but let's try to fix them up a little bit in a way that I think they'll perform better in the game. We'll start Aldridge at the 5, Millsap and Griffin coming off the bench, Patty Mills, Bruce Brown. Like, I like their Bruce Brown small ball they were doing last year. Honestly, what this team needs is for Claxton to just get a little bit better. Let's see if I can mentor Claxton, get him a little bit better over the course of the year. All right, Claxton, let's get some defensive. Anyone got defense badges we could throw at our boy? Durant's probably got some defense badges, right? Dude, Durant has literally every badge. Let's do Clamps, Intimidator, Lob City, Finisher. Boom. Let's get Claxton some badges here. Okay, on the real though, I guess we should try to find a typical starting center. Like, honestly, I feel like the guys they have are perfect in real life. I wouldn't really make a change, but we've seen that this team doesn't do very well, so let's make a change. Yeah, I can't even really, there's not a lot of trades to make. Well, I'm just gonna go to the trade deadline and assess the team from there because again, I like the roster. I don't really think they need to make a change. I do think when they go against teams like Philly, if Philly's like clicking on all cylinders, the Nets, yeah, maybe they could struggle to guard Joel Embiid, but on the flip side, I just feel like Philly would have a hard time guarding the Nets as well. So it's like give and take. I don't know. So we will go to February 5th and see where that takes us. We've been offered Bradley Beal and Thomas Bryant for Kyrie Irving. No, thank you. Okay, it's the day after Christmas. We are 4th in the conference, 7th in the power ranks. We just got spanked by the Lakers. So we are 22-12. So not too much worse than the Milwaukee Bucks, but like noticeably worse. Our point differential is literally like half of theirs in the Celtics and the Hawks, the first 2 teams I rebuilt. Okay, so clearly we do need to make a change. Like, clearly what we're doing isn't working. I'm going to try to adjust the game plan first and just see what that does for us. Let's go Durant, Harden, Irving. Let's definitely play through the stars. I feel like we should play shoot up tempo. Let's limit transition. All right, I'm changing the game plan. We will go to February 15th and see how changing the game plan affects the team. I don't know. We're getting, it looks like we're losing a lot. Okay, so we beat the Sixers, we beat the Clippers, we lose to the Clippers. It's really these games against these like average teams like Memphis and the Pacers, which we win both. Kind of those are the games where it's like, all right, come on now. All right, the Bucks spanked us. That's not good. Rematch with the Lakers. We take a big W, win by about 50. Been offered Julius Randle for Kyrie Irving. Ooh, saucy. I don't really want to trade Kyrie Irving. Hot take. I kind of want to keep him on the team. Okay, so day of the trade deadline, we're kind of a mid-team. We still took a handful of losses after I changed the game plan up. Our point differential did go up by about 2, so that's pretty big. We're still like 5 games back from the Bucks. I don't know. I got offered a lot of trade offers for Aldridge, which I feel really bad trading Aldridge. You know, he came out of quasi-retirement from his heart issues just to play for this team. Supposed to play for it last year, obviously. Bruce Brown will re-sign, so I guess I'll just re-sign Bruce Brown real quick. Harden wants to test free agency, so does Irving. I don't want to lose either of them. That would be Toughy tough. Hello. I got offered Booker and Ayton for Harden. That is a great trade because we don't feel like I could create the Warriors on the Nets, boys. Wow, I love this Booker Ayton trade. This gives us a big man. This gives us Booker. I don't know, am I crazy? I feel like this is a no-brainer trade. Like, Harden to me is like way better than, you know, Booker and Ayton, but like you get both of them. Now we have a dominant big man. We got Booker. We still have Irving. I mean, the playmaking might be a little so-so, but I don't know. I think Irving and Durant can tie it down. I don't know. That's enticing, man. I don't know. I think I really like that trade. I'm just gonna look at Kyrie trades real quick. Yeah, it's not the same. I don't know. If we really want to create a dynasty, trading Harden for Booker and Ayton could be a little dynastic. We'd have to re-sign Ayton. Booker's already signed. Harden might leave. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I think this is an amazing trade for us. I don't know. I think that's a slam dunk trade. Look at this lineup. Irving, Booker, Harris, Durant, Ayton. All 5 guys can shoot and score. Our bench is a little weak, but I don't know. I really like this. I think we're going to run away with the rest of the season. All right, so let's go to the end of the season and see if my wild trade pays off. So far, no. We are taking a lot of L's. So maybe it was a bad trade, but I don't know. I still think long term it makes a lot of sense. So we finish as the 3 seed. Giannis wins the MVP. We don't have an All-NBA first teamer. We don't have an All-NBA second teamer. And we don't have an All-NBA third teamer. That is amazing. We don't have anyone in the All-NBA. This game hates the Brooklyn Nets with a passion. I'm just gonna look at some things. Kyrie, wow, Durant only 23. A little disappointing. Durant did not shoot the ball well for us at all. That is weird. Booker, Ayton, I don't know. All right, we've got the New York Knicks in the first round here. They've got Kemba, RJ. It's their normal team. We should absolutely destroy this team. We're down 1-0. I don't know. We should run through this team, to be honest with you guys. All right, 4-1. We've got the Celtics. It's their normal team. Again, they added Mitchell Robinson, it looks like. Don't know who they gave up for him, but I feel like we should annihilate this team. I don't know. We go up. It's 1-1. It is 2-1 us. 3-1 us. 4-1 us. We are cruising. We're going against the Miami Heat. Wow, we are lucky. We avoid both Milwaukee and Philly. Miami, to me, is just not a good matchup, especially now that we have Ayton, because Bam would have been able to do some damage versus us. At this point, though, I don't know. Let's just assign some defensive assignments onto Jimmy, and yeah, that should be a series, honestly. As long as Joe Harris isn't the one guarding Jimmy all game, I think I feel pretty good. We take game 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're in the finals. We're going against the Lakers, who... This is probably going to be the real-life finals matchup. Their size is going to bother us. LeBron is going to be a tough cover. I don't know. I feel like we're the better team. I feel like in real life, the Lakers are going to have some spacing issues, especially if they're playing AD at the 4. But here we go with a championship. I just kind of cruised through that. My bad. Okay, easy championship, right? We're the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know. We probably would have won with Harden, but we won without him. And honestly, I think we did the right move because now we are set up for an actual dynasty. In real life, the Nets are kind of old and obviously injury prone. Maybe not. I know Harden got hurt this year. Maybe not injury prone all the time. But now we actually have like a nice core that literally already went to the finals on their own. I guess we keep Steve Nash, right? We won the championship. A shot doctor would help our outside shooting. Yeah, that is probably true. I don't know if these guys can learn anything. We have literally like the best shooters in the NBA. Here, this guy's a shot doctor, and he signed with us. Awesome. We're not going to be able to afford Blake. That's fine. Don't really need Blake, but we do want to bring back Claxton. Damn, Claxton has just been getting worse, and he's not interested in negotiating with us. So Ayton wants to take a 1-year deal. That's fine. Irving will come back on a 5-year big boy contract. Okay, year 2. Irving, Booker, Harris, Durant, Ayton. Nice. Literally 490 overalls. plus an 80. Off the bench, we've got Claxton, Bruce Brown, Paul Millsap, and Patty Mills. It's a weak bench. I know it's a weak bench. It shouldn't matter. We don't care. We should be cruising through the season. Let's go to contract extension day, unless our team just does really bad, which I don't see that happening. And hopefully sign some guys to an extension. But until then, I'll see y'all then. I will see you guys at those days. Looks like we're going to be fine. Okay, let's see if anyone will re-sign with us. We are the #1 seed, and we are second in the power rankings. Joe Harris will re-sign. Booker is thinking about leaving, but a lot of our bench guys are thinking about staying. Awesome, so let's bring back Joey Joe. Joseph to Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, big time net, he's back. Patty Mills, we'll sign him to a minimum, okay. And Dumbia! Someone said in one of the previous videos I say this guy's name wrong, so I apologize to him. But here we are. I'm curious how we're not #1 in the power rankings. How bad are we? We're 41-18. Okay, we're not even as good as I think we should be. The Lakers are 39-19, so I'm guessing that's the team ahead of us in the rankings. I'm not sure, but we'll be fine. So, see y'all in the playoffs. Jokic with another MVP. That's my guy. But that's kind of a soft MVP season. 22, 10, and 8. I mean, that's almost a triple-double, but expect a little bit more out of the Joker. Myself, Giannis with a Defensive Player of the Year. Honestly, Giannis looks like the MVP with those stats, but who am I to say? Doesn't look like we've got any All-NBA guys again. I don't know how the frick that's possible. Durant actually did make it. Our boy KD averaging 24, 8, and 5. The shooting is still not very good. I don't know what happened to his shot, but it is what it is. All right, so we're the #1 seed. We're going to simulate this round against the New York Knicks. I don't think we got to worry about them. The Detroit Pistons, they got Cade Cunningham. We're going to demolish this team, so we're going to simulate the round again. 4-2, closer than I thought. The Hawks, okay, so the Hawks are an interesting one. In real life, in the regular season, these two teams had some shootouts versus each other. So, I mean, this is a team that can definitely score with us. But, I don't know. I feel like end-of-game situations, we feel pretty good against them. Trae Young does scare us a little bit. What can we do about Trae? What can we do about Ice Trae, the killer? Trae Young is pretty saucy. I don't want to put Durant on him because I don't know. I guess Irving. I don't really want to guard him with Irving. I guess Irving's the matchup, right? I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. Maybe I'm overthinking it. We do win 1-0. We win. We go up 2-0. All right, we're up 3-0. I might have been overthinking it. Here we go. We're going against the Lakers again. A finals rematch. LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Looks like they've brought back Caruso. They have DeAndre Ayton, who's declined at this point. Westbrook's down to an 86. LeBron's down to a 95. I mean, this bench is really bad. Okay. I think we're gonna low-key sweep. Yeah, 3-0. 4-0. That's 2 championships. One more, and we have a dynasty. Dynasty, 3 championships in a row. Do y'all agree? Or does it have to be more than that? I think 3 in a row is a dynasty. I don't know. We're gonna go to the end of the season. I'm gonna decline trade offers. I think we've definitely clinched a 3rd championship here. So I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. Okay, end of the season, Luka Doncic with the MVP. This dude averaged 35, 8, and 8. That is disgusting. Good for you, Luka. Giannis, defensive, yada, 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 yada. We actually finished this year as the 2 seed, believe it or not. Detroit, the 1 seed. They've got Cade Cunningham, and they have Cade Cunningham. I guess. I don't know. This is like, I mean, they're pretty deep, but honestly, this team is a little shiitake mushrooms that are under seasoned, if you ask me. What was our record? How did we do so poorly? 2nd seed. We just did terrible. 58-24. Honestly, that's pretty bad for how good this roster is. Our point differential was better than Detroit, so we're probably, I mean, we were 1 game worse, better point differential. We're probably the better team. New Orleans is a little scary. Here we go. Simulating the plan, we've got the Boston Celtics, a team we have handled so far. We beat them in 6. We've got the Cavs running a little big man cheese. They've got decent guard play, Markkanen off the bench. Some other guys off the bench. I don't know. I'm really not worried about this team. Mobley's only an 86. I don't think this team should cause us a lot of problems. Yeah, we sweep them. We got the Detroit Pistons, who we've honestly handled. They beat us in 1. We beat them in 2. We beat them in 3. Yeah, I think... Okay, hey, this might be a series. They're up 3-2. What is going on in these games? Cunningham and Sadiq Bey. Game 1, it was Nurkic and Cunningham we held in check. Game 2, Cunningham. All right, I mean, I guess I'll put Durant on Cunningham and see what happens. I don't know, there's no reason we should lose to that Pistons team. We're literally just flat out better than them. Well, I'm gonna start by upping the minutes for the starters. And let's put Joe Harris back in there. All right, let's go. Simulating with Simcast. Come on, man. We need to get back to the finals. We need to be a dynasty. The Pistons... Look, I mean, I guess this is how the Pistons win their championships. Defensive. Ooh, we got the Warriors waiting for us in the finals if we can make it there. Would have been nice to have home court in Game 7, but we've got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant doesn't care where he's playing. All right, and we got the Warriors in the finals. This is so funny because we almost traded Harden for Curry and Clay. Yeah, so the Warriors, they've got Curry, they've got Clay, and they've got a Kuminga... Bridges, I mean, this is actually a pretty solid team. Like, if this was a real team, this would be a saucy team. But this, I don't know. I just feel like they don't have an answer for Kevin Durant. I don't think Miles Bridges is the answer. Not a lot of teams have an answer for Durant. And this Warriors team certainly is not one of them. We win 3 championships in a row. Officially a dynasty. Dynasty. Yes, sir. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at me playing with the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, in real life, a Harden trade is not happening, but I don't think they need to make a Harden trade in real life. I think they're going to win the championship just fine. They're my pick to win this year, assuming their big 3 stays healthy. Let me know if you guys think they're the championship favorite or if you think it's the Lakers or a different team that I haven't thought about in the comments below. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and peace.